Good morning everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about the camping vocabularies. So from the picture you can see that this is the tent. So it's known as set up a tent, and this is known as hammock. Okay, and this is the deck chair. So that's what we can see from this picture, and it is midst of trees. Okay, the place is known as campsite. So we can imagine that it could be a this forest area or countryside area, so that people from cities, they travel to countryside or forest to enjoy the forest or to enjoy the nature, to unwind their pressures, their stress, to escape from the hustle and bustle of the city life. So this is the campsite. So what do campers do? So there are three types of campers. First one comes where camper. These campers, they travel with backpacks. So basically they have little materials, packages, materials that they pack, and they go into the campsites. So basically they cook food in the campfire or campfire. Next category, it's extremely opposite, that they have RV. RV stands for recreational vehicle. So I will show that in the next video what it is. There are different types of recreational vehicle, or it's also known as motorhome. Okay, so in and that is the second category. And in the middle there are some people who take all their food materials, their drinks, or their whatever needed for a camp in their car, and they also set up a tent like this, and then they stay there for 2-3 days. Okay, so that comes as the middle group. Okay, and those who are in RV, the difference is that they can have a van with them, with all modern facilities like sofa, bed, everything, whatever, like electricity, running water. The problem here with the other than like a normal campers, except in RVs, they face a problem. They don't have any toilet. So that's one of the basic necessity, and that's what they face. Okay, and they store food in coolers. So, and they most time they keep the food material, food, all smell something smell materials which has smell outside the tent, so that at the night they don't have to face any trouble. So do you think camping is always safe? To be honest, no. So there are problems, although it could be rare, but people can die from venomous snakes, or they can expect attacks from bear. So all these things are common. So now we will look into the details. So as you already know, there is no camp or camping. There is no camping without any food. So basically this is what we do. We cook food in the campfire. So this campfire is set in a campfire ring. So there is a ring like structure. There we can set up a fire. So usually what do they cook is that they cook already cooked food like hot dogs. So in the packet itself you can see that it's written cooked food, fully cooked, so that it takes little more time to prepare. Otherwise they have to carry a lot of utensils. So this food is known as s'mores. So the specialty is here, it's a sugary treat with melted marshmallows crackers at the top, and melted chocolate. So this is basically so sweet. So those who have sugar teeth, they can prefer this. So now we will look in details what are the vocabularies related to. Okay, first one is bonfire, or we can say campfire. Next we can explanation is given in the normal letters in black color. Bonfire, canteen, compass. So we can even face grizzly bear, which means a large brown bear. Hammock. I showed you hammock. This is known as hammock. Hike, kindling. So kindling means, basically it means it takes time. Kindling means it takes time to set up a fire. So basically they use twigs or thin sticks in order to that it is for starting a fire. It's used for starting a fire. So inside tent, especially at the night, there won't be fire outside, and since there is no electricity or light, they usually keep lantern or even torch. Now this is rucksack. So previously I showed a food that is known as s'more. It's quite famous. Now next is sleeping bag. You can have the comfortable mattress also, thick mattress. Mostly people prefer sleepy bags in water resistance, waterproof tent. Stake. Stake means it's a small piece of wood. It's a pointed piece of wood that is driven into the ground as a marker or support for something. We need like stake. We use stake to attach the tent to the ground. So it's just like nails. Stake is wooden piece. That is the difference. Okay, sunblock, tent. So what is tent? It's a portable shelter stretched and supported by poles. Next is trail. So when we do hiking, at that time there is a path leading to the mountain, up the mountain. So that is known as trail. A path marked through a forest or mountainous region. So a list of items that you may take with you when you go for camping. First is axe. Now if it's a small axe with short handle, we will call it hatchet. Backpack. Now barbecue or grill. Which means a metal frame used for cooking. Grill, barbecue, that is a metal frame used for cooking food outdoors over an open fire. Now bedroll. Next comes bedroll. It's a thick piece of material so that you can sleep on. So it is more comfortable to sleep on a bedroll rather than sleeping on a hard ground. Now binoculars. Okay, to see objects in the distance. These are simple vocabularies, but we should keep in mind that we need these items when we go for camping. Next is telescopes. So it's always interesting to glare at the skies, glare at the stars in the skies. Now campfire. So it's an outdoor fire made by people when they go camping. So it's used for cooking also, for warmth also, for warmth or for light. Next is camping stove or camp stove. So what they do is that basically they carry a portable small stove. Okay, it is running mainly by gas canisters. They are designed for cooking when camping. Next is a board name canoe. Compass, cooler. Cooler is the plastic box where the foods have been stored. Now this is deck chair. So as in the picture we can see that deck chair. Next we need to, if children are there, we need to carry first aid kit. If you are interested if you are interested to go for fishing in the creeks, then you can take the flashlight or torch. So you can keep flashlight or torch or lantern inside the tent. Hammock. If you are going for hiking, then you need hiking boots. Since it's night time, staying in the forest, there will be lots of bugs. In that case, you need mosquito repellent or insect repellent. Kettle, knife, lighter or matchsticks, marshmallows, matches, pocket knife or pen knife, rope, sleeping bag, sunscreen, tent. In case you don't know the meaning, it's the and it's common things which you might be knowing, so I am skipping the details. Thermos flask or thermos bottle. So this is known as billy, or you can say billy can. So it's this one. It's a metal container used for cooking outside over a fire. Billy can. This is known as bivy. Okay, spelling. There is a different spelling. In UK it has only one V, not double V, or it's known as bivouac or bivy sack. So I will show you the picture to get a better idea. So this is bivouac. See, like this. It's not exactly a tent. You feel like it's a tent, but it's not tent. Next is canopy tent. There is a difference for canopy tent too. See, it's not closed on all sides, so that is the difference. And it's basically not a tent. The top portion is there. Apart from that, it's staying in the poles. You can say it canopy tent. Or it's also known as gazebo. It's also known as party tent, gazebo, canopy tent. Three names are there: party tent, gazebo, canopy tent. Next is bivouac. Now it's caravan park. So caravan park means it's like an area or ground where caravans can be parked, especially by people spending their holidays in them. So usually I told you people used to travel by vans, right? Caravan. So they park together, and that place is known as caravan park. Caravan sites is also known as campsite. Some sentences related to caravan site. Okay, so this is the campsite where you can see multiple camps, multiple tent in that campsite. So in the caravan site means there will be lot of caravans, vehicle, but here it is tent. Now encampment. This is encampment. You can see a lot of tents. So this is basically homeless people stays, or you can say military encampment. And most time they spend their holidays there. Not holidays, they stay permanently since they don't have a home. So military encampment, see, this is the military encampment. Then sleeping bag, caravaning. Caravaning means the activity of going on holidays in a caravan. Now it's a tent city. So if so many tents are there, that is known as a tent city. A large group of tents that provide a temporary place for people to live, especially people who do not have a home. Tent city means a lot of tents will be there and the people will be staying over there. Next is tent pole. So this is known as tent pole. Okay, this center portion which supports. So last one is yurt. So the difference is that it's rounded, not the regular shape, so that's known as yurt. A type of round tent with a wooden frame used traditionally as a home by Central Asian people. Okay, it's known as yurt. Okay, so that's the end. Thank you.